know what that music says?
Yes, sir, Amos. That music say, good health to all from Rexall.
The 10,000 independent Rexall Druggists of America proudly present transcribed Amos N Andy's 10,000th radio broadcast. Written by Joe Connolly and Bob Mosier, and featuring Johnny Lee, Lillian Randolph, Madeline Lee, Fred Clark, Herbert Rawlinson, Millie Bruce, Eleanor Harriet, Leo Cleary, Jeff Alexander's music, yours truly, Harlow Wilcox, and starring radio's all-time favorites, Freeman Gosden and Charles Correll. Amos N Andy! How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is Freeman Gosden. Today marks the 10,000th time that we have been before the microphone, and again we are very grateful to you. Our good sponsor, the Rexall Drug Company, in honoring this 10,000th broadcast, has asked us to tell you about Plenamins. Well, they are the finest multiple vitamin we have ever encountered.
And this is Charles Correll. The Rexall Drug Company surprised us in honoring this 10,000th broadcast by putting a special anniversary wrapper around each box of Plenamins with a picture of Amos N Andy on it.
We hope that you will try this wonderful multiple vitamin, Plenamins, at Rexall drugstores everywhere. Gentlemen, tonight is quite a memorable evening in the history of Amos N Andy. The 10,000th time they have come before the microphone. And to take you back in spirit to those early days, here is the voice that was so long associated with Amos N Andy, Bill Hay.
Yes, and it seems to be like it was only yesterday I was introducing Amos N Andy. Only yesterday when the boys first came to New York from the South. I remember they took a furnished room up on 134th Street. And the first day Amos came home, he found Andy doing a little figuring.
7 million, 8 million, 10 million.
Is I blue? Is I blue? Tell everybody. Say, Andy, what is you figuring over there, son?
Well, Amos, now that we is in New York, I'm going into broker business. I'm figuring on the money I gonna make here. I'm counting on being another J. Ping Pong Morgan.
Well, I think Wall Street, Andy, is a little too high for us, son, but I tell you what, we ought to get some kind of job.
Yeah, that's right. We don't want to keep on nibbling on our savings here.
You know, I got the evening paper here. I think we could look into help on it, Andy, and see what they got in there.
Yeah, give me that thing. Let me see here. Hey, look at this news item here. It say we is exporting cheese to France, and all the Frenchmen is happy about it.
Where do it say that, Andy?
Right here in this headline. Look at there. Thousands cheer as Limburger arrives in Paris.
That's Lindbergh.
Oh.
Yeah, the one ads is inside the paper, and toward the back there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, here we is.
Yeah, say, look at that, Andy. They show us a lot of ads for taxi cab drivers.
Yeah, you think we could get a job driving a cab, huh?
No, we got $400 saved, Andy, and I was just thinking, you know, maybe me and you could get a cab of our own.
Buy a cab? Amos? Check and double check.
Well, it was soon after this that Amos and Andy met one of their fabulous friends. It was Andy who met him first. One afternoon, Andy joined a crowd on the sidewalk watching a new skyscraper going up in downtown New York.
Boy, they sure puts these buildings up high. Yes, sir, they really up. Hey, excuse me for protruding, mister, but ain't you got a hold of my watch chain?
Oh, your watch chain? So I does. Yeah, well, how you like that? Yeah, one of these solid gold cufflinks of mine must have hooked on your watch chain there.
It's lucky I done remembered what my grandmother told me before I left home. I got my watch chain patched to my underwear. As soon as I felt my BVDs creeping up on me, I knowed something was wrong.
Allow me to introduce myself, stranger. The name is Stevens, George Kingfish Stevens.
Kingfish?
Yeah, they call me that because I is the head of that great fraternity, the Mystic Knights of the Sea.
How you do? I is Andrew Hogg Brown from Marietta, Georgia. You see, me and my friend Amos Jones just got to New York, and we think about buying a taxi. I got $340 right here in my wallet.
Got $340, huh? Thinking about buying a taxi cab, yeah. Now, lucky you run into me, son. It just so happens that I got just the right car for you. No, I got...
Yes, sir, Amos. There she is, parked at the curb, our new taxi cab.
Yeah, well, I know this fella you call the Kingfish that you met give you a bargain, Andy, but the top of this thing is all sheared right off. Look at there. While you're driving, the breeze is going to come right in there and hit the passengers right in the face.
Well, now, that's all right, Amos. And you know what we can call it? The Fresh Air Taxi Cab Company of America, Incorporated.
Yeah, well, that's good, Andy. Let's start up the thing here and take a little ride. I want to hear that Stutz Bearcat engine, boy.
Yeah, let me open the door here.
Yeah, go ahead. Up to Daisy. Pick up the door there, Andy.
Throw it in the back seat. Now, let me get the thing started.
Yeah, start up. Holy mackerel, Andy. Listen to that Bearcat motor.
Yeah, it sounds like the bear is chasing that cat all around it.
Andy, she's boiling over.
Uh-oh, there go the radiator cap.
There goes the radiator, too, Andy.
Yeah.
Look at that, Andy, the flame.
Yeah, let me...
Well, despite the depression, the boys didn't do too bad with their fresh air taxicab. Then, one Sunday after church services, love came to Amos Jones. The minister is standing at the front door of the church talking to a young girl as Amos approaches.
Excuse me, sir. I just want to tell you how much I enjoyed the services today. They sort of hit home with me, especially that part about the golden rule.
Well, thank you, Amos. You two know each other? Amos Jones, this is Miss Taylor.
Miss Taylor?
Yes, Ruby Taylor.
Yeah, how you do? I'm glad to know you.
Thank you. Same to you.
Well, I hope you'll be here next Sunday.
Yes, I'll be here. Thank you, sir, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Is you going down this way?
Yes.
Mind if I walk with you, Miss Taylor, Ruby?
Not at all, Mr. Jones. Amos.
And it was just about that time that love came to Andy Brown, but in somewhat different surroundings.
You know something? You is about the sweetest, prettiest, gentlest flower that I has ever had the pleasure of running into.
Look, big boy, would you mind sitting still while I didn't use this manicure?
Yeah, but you know something? You is the cutest hunk of female gender I done eyeballed in a long time.
Listen, you just wasting your time. I's a widow and I knows all about men. When it comes to love, it's going to take a real man to kindle the flame.
Kindle the flame?
Mm-hmm.
Ha! 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 Shake hands with old lamplighter.
You is kind of cute at that. I ain't see you as a sugar daddy. That's my one big requirement.
Yeah, and I can see you as a woman. That is my one big requirement.
Oh, poof-poof-a-doo.
Oh, rasputin. You know, my name is Andrew H. Brown. What's yours, honey?
You can just call me Madam Queen.
Probably nothing caused as much comment in those days as Andy's romance with the fascinating widow, Madam Queen. 1 month, the wedding was on. The next month, it was off. But finally, back around 1932, something happened that led up to the most exciting event in the lives of Amos and Andy. Andy and Madam Queen signed a marriage agreement in the presence of her attorney.
Sit down here at the desk with me, Amos.
Yeah, tell me this, Andy. How is the wedding coming along, old boy?
Oh, Amos, the wedding is a week from today. I'm finally going to asphyxiate myself with the orange blossom.
Yeah, well, this is something, Andy. Say, I know Madam Queen is a widow, but whatever happened to her first husband, Andy?
Well, he was lost at sea or something. I think he tried to spear a whale and fell off the poop deck.
Well, you know, this marriage to Madam Queen may be all right, but I think I know somebody who's going to take it a little hard, Andy, and that's your secretary. Yeah, you've been stringing her along for the past few months.
Yeah, that's right. I better get her in from the back office and tell her the bad news. Wait a minute, I'll call her on my new intercommune system.
Yeah, well, wait a minute, though, Andy. You can't signal for her. When you put that buzzer system in, you done got it in backwards. You put the button in her office and the buzzer in here in yours.
Yeah, well, I got it all worked out. Now, watch this. Buzz me, Miss Blue.
Mr. Brown?
Now, will you come in here? I hope you don't take this too hard.
Yes, Mr. Brown.
Say, Miss Blue, there's something I want to tell you.
I think I know what it is, Mr. Brown. I read in the paper about your coming marriage to Madam Queen.
Well, now, Miss Blue, there ain't no sense getting sore about it. I done signed the marriage agreement in front of the lawyer.
Oh, Andy, I'm not angry. I think you're one of the finest men I ever met.
You does, huh?
Oh, Andy, all my life I'll cherish the memory of the time we spent together. These hours in the office and the way you used to hold my hand. And the way we lingered in the hall over those long, good nights.
Yeah. Well, Amos, I wonder how binding that agreement is. Amos.
What is it, Andy?
Call up the newspapers and tell them I done give Madam Queen the gate. The nuptials has just been nipped.
Well, if you remember, Madam Queen didn't take the news sitting down. The next Andy knew, she had started legal action.
You mean Madam Queen is going to sue you for breach of promise, Andy?
Yeah, and Amos, I is scared. She has done engaged the law firm of Steel, Stone, Hard Rock, and Flint. Something. That is the roughest combination since Notre Dame let the four horsemen loose, you know.
Is they after you, Andy?
After me, I'll say they is. I has been hiding for 10 days. They're trying to serve me with a summons. I'm scared to go home, and I jump in the closet every time I see a stranger.
Yeah, well, say, wait a minute, Andy. Here comes somebody across the street that might help you, you know it?
Oh, boy, I need help. Who is it?
It's your old friend, Fred Gwendell, the newspaper man.
Oh, yeah, good old Fred. Let me let him in here. Come on in, Fred, old boy.
Well, there, boys, greetings and salutations. Glad to see you.
Yeah. I suppose you come over here to get the newspaper story about me busting up with Madam Queen.
No, boys, no. I am through with the newspaper business, through with the newspaper.
Yeah.
Oh, you done give it up, Fred? What happened?
Well, the editor wanted me to write a gossip column telling scandal about my friend in town.
Well.
But I wouldn't do a dirty trick like that to my friend. So I done quit that job. Done quit the job.
Well, now, that's what I calls a gentleman and a true friend. What kind of job you got now, Gwendell?
I is a process server. Here's your summons, Andy. See you in court, boy.
Right now, in honor of Amos N Andy's 10,000th broadcast, Rexall Family Druggists are featuring the radio celebration package of Plenamons, Rexall's tested multivitamin capsules. Ask for the radio celebration package of Plenamons. Plenamins, Plenamons, at Rexall drug stores everywhere.
I don't believe anything in the history of Amos N Andy ever got a more exciting grip on the people of America than the trial of Madam Queen versus Andy Brown. It was the Kingfish who got Andy the lawyer. Yes, I remember the day that Andy and the Kingfish walked into the office of the one and only Algonquin J. Calhoun.
Calhoun, excuse me. I didn't know you was busy. Be with you in a minute, boys. I'm on the phone here talking to a client of mine up in Sing Sing. Hello? What's that, client? You say they done shaved your head. And you say they done slit your trouser leg. What's that? The warden said you can have anything you want for supper. Oh. And you want my advice. Well, whatever you do, bub, don't sit down. So long, and I do mean goodbye.
No, me. And this is my lawyer, Kingfish Eyes Regusted.
Then, at last, the fatal day arrived. The courtroom was packed with press and spectators, and the whole country awaited the fate of Andrew H. Brown as the trial got underway.
The court will now come to order. I'd like to warn the spectators that although this is a highly controversial case, the court will tolerate no emotional outbursts from anyone in this courtroom. Is the counsel for the plaintiff ready?
We are ready, Your Honor.
Is the counsel for the defendant ready?
We ready as we ever gonna be.
Will the counsel for the plaintiff present his case?
Oh, I was scared, Amos. They got an all-woman jury. Look at them sitting there in that box.
Andy, it's their duty, though, to be fair.
Fair. They're sitting up there like 12 cats in front of a rat hole. And believe me, Amos, I is the rat they're waiting to pounce on, too.
Wait a minute, Andy. Mr. Hardrock is going to speak now. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Your Honor, ladies of the jury, we intend to prove that my client, Madam Queen, has suffered the mortification of a woman scorned, the bitter heartache of jilted womanhood, the financial loss of an unsuspecting widow who put her trust in a scoundrel, Andrew H. Brown. I intend to prove to this court and jury that this vicious reptile Brown...
Yes, in the next 2 days, there was a long parade of witnesses for the plaintiff. In the heat of the trial, even some of Andy's old friends testified against him, including, of all people, his old buddy, Brother Crawford.
Now, Brother Crawford, would you please tell the court just what happened when you introduced the defendant, Andrew H. Brown, for the first time to your 21-year-old niece?
Well, he came to call one evening. I introduced him to my niece. My wife and I went into the kitchen to get some coffee for them. And when I returned 3 minutes later, I found him with his arms around her, hugging her.
Did he offer any explanation for his conduct?
Yes. He said he was teaching her the jiu-jitsu.
I see. Well, did you accept that explanation?
Well, all I know is if that was the jiu-jitsu, the Japanese certainly have a wonderful time.
Thank you, Brother Crawford. Your witness, counselor.
Andy, you think I ought to cross-examine him?
Better not, Calhoun. He might tell what happened with the other niece.
No questions, Your Honor.
Yes, Madam Queen's attorney left no stone unturned to prove his case that Andrew H. Brown was a philanderer. Even poor Lightning had to take the stand.
Now, Lightning, you were employed as janitor for the Fresh Air Taxi Cab Company at the time a certain Miss Blue was employed as secretary by Andrew H. Brown.
Yes, sir. That's what I was. Yes, sir.
During the time of Miss Blue's employment, would you say that Mr. Brown spent more of his time dictating to her or making advances?
Well, all I know is that in the 2 years she was there, she asked me to sharpen a pencil only once.
That's all. You may step down, Lightning.
Yes, sir. I'll whiz on every year of y'all.
Now, for my next witness, I would like to call to the witness.
Then came the long-awaited bombshell. On the third day, Madam Queen took the stand.
If there's another disturbance while Madam Queen is testifying, I shall order the courtroom cleared. Proceed, Counselor.
Madam Queen, this document marked Exhibit A is the marriage agreement that Mr. Brown signed in my presence, is it not?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Madam Queen. Your witness, Counselor.
And watch me wrap this old gal around my fingers. Now, Madam Queen, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Wait a minute, Shrimp. Whose face that you think you is shaking your finger in?
Well,
What's the matter with you? Ain't you learned no manners at all?
Yes, ma'am.
Where was you brought up? In a reform school?
No, ma'am.
Now, there, like this. Shaking your finger in my face. Ain't you looking for trouble?
Your Honor,
Yes, Counselor.
if the witness is through with me, she can get down off the stand.
Well, the next day, Madam Queen's attorney rested his case, and Algonquin J. Calhoun took over for the defense. Amos took the stand and did the best he could. And then came the kingfish.
Thank you, Mr. Kingfish Stevens. I think you have given a glowing account of poor Mr. Brown's sterling reputation as far as women is concerned. That'll be all.
Well, let me get down from here.
Stevens! Sit where you are.
Oh, me, I was afraid of this.
Stevens, do you know the meaning of the word perjury?
Perjury.
Do you know you can go to the penitentiary for deliberately lying to protect your friend? Do you realize that giving false testimony is a criminal offense? Do you realize that everything you've said here can be used against you? Now, what do you have to say about that?
Your Honor,
Yes, Mr. Stevens.
how does I go about turning state's evidence here?
And on the last day of the trial, the defendant, Andrew H. Brown, took the stand. And he had a pretty rough time of it, especially in the cross-examination when Madam Queen's attorney read Andy's love letters.
Now, just listen to this next one. Honey, baby, sweetheart, darling. You is everything in the world to me, my precious one. When I looks at you, my poor heart melts like hog fat on a hot griddle. I cannot wait until the day I makes you my child bride, sweet baby doll. Signed, Poopsie.
Brown, did you write this letter?
Well, seems like I is and seem like I ain't. But it seem more like I is than I do like I ain't. I see.
The next day, the testimony was at an end, and the judge made his charge to the jury.
Ladies of the jury, in view of the evidence presented by the plaintiff and the futile attempts of the defense attorney to refute the charges, I can hardly see how the jury can fail to bring in a verdict other than guilty as charged. I hereby order that the jury be locked up until such a time as they can...
Oh, me, Amos, the jury's been out for 2 hours. I don't know what to do. Oh, yeah.
Oh, see, listen, Andy. Yeah, here they come back now.
Yeah, they're filing in the jury box. Look at Madam Queen sitting over there. They're going to throw me in jail and everything else.
Ladies of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
Yes, Your Honor, we have. We, the members of the jury, find the defendant, Andrew H. Brown.
Holy mackerel, that's Madam Queen.
Hey, look at that. She has fainted. Yeah. Somebody do something. Help her
Get her
out.
some water, yeah.
Come on. Look at her. Stand away.
Yes, when Madam Queen screamed and fainted in the courtroom, people everywhere wondered why she had screamed. Very shortly, the judge spoke to the courtroom, and we reached the turning point of the famous Madam Queen breach of promise trial.
The court has just ascertained why Madam Queen fainted. She fainted because she saw her first husband, the husband she thought had been lost at sea, seated in the back of the courtroom. Therefore, in view of the fact that Madam Queen already has a husband, the suit against Andy Brown for breach of promise is invalid. Case dismissed.
Oh, wonderful, Andy, congratulations, boy.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Amos. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Oh, look, folks, Mr. Brown is exhausted here. Please stand back there. Yeah, come on over here and sit down, Andy. Come on over here.
Oh, yeah, Amos, I has done in, you know it. I'm going to tell you one thing. I has done learned my lesson. Women's has been the ones that's got me into this mess. Women's has got me into trouble all my life. And I tell you, Amos, I promise you right now that I ain't never going to look at no woman again as long as I live.
Well, that's fine, Andy.
Excuse me, please.
What is it, miss?
Yeah, you want something?
Well, I've been sitting in the court through the whole trial, and my sympathies have been with you through the whole case. And I just wanted to tell you, I know that a man with such beautiful, soulful eyes just couldn't be guilty. Good evening.
Excuse me, Amos.
Where you going, Andy?
To find her name and address. That is the cutest honey baby doll I've ever seen in my whole life.
Now, here is your Rexall family druggist. As a tribute to Amos N Andy's 25 incomparable years in radio, Rexall family druggists are featuring the radio celebration package of Plenamons. You'll know the package by the special Amos N Andy wrapper. Plenamons give you more than your minimum daily requirement of every vitamin with established requirements. Plus, red vitamin B12, plus folic acid, liver concentrate, and iron. So give yourself and your family the plus protection of Plenamons, Plenamins, Plenamons, at Rexall drugstores everywhere.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We would appreciate it when you visit your Rexall family drugstore next week. Look for the special package of Plenamons with Amos N Andy's picture on the wrapper.
That's right. Good night. See you next Sunday.
Be sure to be with us at the same time next Sunday when your Rexall druggist will again present the Amos N Andy Show, directed and transcribed by Cliff Howell. Stay tuned for the Edgar Berg and Charlie McCarthy program, which follows immediately over most of these same stations. This is the CBS Radio Network.
Brother Andy, I don't want to worry you about these things, but as long as you is the will of the Lord, I think I ought to tell you.
Well, between this lodge and the way that's going, and Amos being in love and the taxi cab company doing no business, I don't know whether I was going or something.
Well, what is the trouble with Amos?
Well, you heard about that telegram that he got from Ruby Taylor.
Yeah, I heard little about that. I ain't heard much about it, though. What is the trouble?
Well, some time ago when Willie Parker was living here, he had a gal over to the house by the name of Tootsie Blake that wanted to meet Amos. So I took Amos over there.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Amos didn't know that Tootsie Blake was going to be there that night. I remember that now.
Yeah, so the other day Amos was standing on the corner with the taxi cab. Tootsie Blake happened to pass by, and he stopped and started talking to Amos. Old man Taylor, Ruby's papa, just happened to walk by as Amos was talking to Tootsie Blake.
Well, did old man Taylor get mad?
Amos said that he went over to see old man Taylor, and he didn't act like he was mad. But somebody has done send Ruby a telegram, and now Amos gets a telegram from Ruby.
Well, what did the telegram say that Amos got from Ruby?
Well, Ruby thinks that Amos is in love with Tootsie Blake and wants to know if Amos wants an engagement ring back. Everything is a mess, that's all I know.
Well, now, Brother Andy, I don't want to worry about this stuff at the lodge hall, but we have got 2 or 3 things down there that we have got to straighten up.
Looks like to me that everything down there needs straightened out. What is the proposition?
Well, now we are going ahead and fix up the lodge hall. We have got to let the contract.
Let us do what?
Yes, let it.
What's the contract want to do after you let it?
No, Brother Andy. That is just a expression. That's the contract.
Well, as far as I am concerned, let it do whatever it wants to.
Wait a minute. Here comes Amos now.
Well, here he comes. Hello, Amos.
Well, hello there. What's going on down here? What's the matter now?
Oh, nothing.
Well, Brother Amos, ain't nothing wrong. We are just straightening out some little things.
Tell Amos what you're going to do with the contract there, Kingfish. Let him hear that.
Amos, we is getting ready to fix up the lodge hall, the exterior.
You will, huh?
Tell him about the contract and watch the expression on his face.
What about the contract?
Well, I'll come into that in just a minute. You see, we have got to have some company come over there with a lot of carpenters and everything and fix up the lodge hall. Got to fix the plaster on the walls on the inside, some of the wallpaper is off, and fix up them holes in the floor. So I'm getting ready to let the contract.
Let it do what?
There you is. That's my partner, see?
Well, what's the matter?
No, Brother Amos. I mean, we are going to let out the contract.
Where is it now?
Amos, he is going to let it out.
That's what it say. What do you mean? You're going to let it out in the air or something?
No. We are going to let the contract to some company.
You see there, Amos? Get something in your head.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Well, the 3 of us have got to figure out who gets the contract.
Give it to Andy. I got enough to worry about now.
Have to analyze the situation. I think you better keep it, Kingfish.
No, boys. I mean, that we have got to let the contract to some company that's going to do the work here.
Well, what is he going to let the contract do?
Amos, he is just going to plain everyday let the contract. Just let.
Just let, huh?
Yeah.
Now, here is the way the thing stands now. Just 3 of us get together on the situation here. Now, let's sit right down here and get together.
Go ahead, Kingfish.
Well, now, I have got some bids on the work. One company will take care of everything, like putting the plaster up and putting the wallpaper, putting the benches in, fixing the lights, fixing the floors, and painting the inside.
What is that going to cost?
And where else is going to get the money to pay for it?
Well, we can figure out some way of paying for it, but what I want to show you boys is this. Now, here is a contract from one of the companies that they'll do the job for $250. But that don't mean nothing to us, you see. But here's another one from another company that will do the job for $600. But he gets a discount of 50%.
Well, what is the difference?
He ain't quick on figures like we is. We gotta figure that out for him.
Well, the first proposition is the best one for the law, Paul, but the second proposition is the best one for us.
Well, let's look over this thing here, see what's here.
Well, what are these things you got here?
Well, now, I'll read the deeds right there. We'll look them over.
By the way, Andy, you ain't seen no telegram from me enough, Nick.
No, it ain't no telegram here. Forget about love when we was talking business with you.
Don't worry, Amos. Everything will come out all right, boy.
Yeah, that's down all right, but I was worried.
Well, let's get down to the contract now, Kingfish, so we can let this contract do what it's going to do.
All right, boys. Now, I'll start reading here.
Let me get off my coat here, will you?
Go ahead with the contract, Kingfish. We'll figure this here thing out. By the way, Amos, how was this?
No good.
Well, I found that out. If you just stop dreaming about love all day, you do some work. Go ahead with the contract, Kingfish.
Don't you hop all over me now, Andy.
Shut up.
I ain't gonna do it.
Go ahead, Kingfish.
Well, now, here is one from the Quick Building Construction Company. There's this contract entered into this blank date.
Wait a minute. I don't think Amos is getting it all.
I ain't getting none of it.
Well, now, that just means that the contract is entered on the day that we put in there.
Oh, sure.
Then it says here, by and between the Quick Building Construction Company, party of the first part, and the Mystic Knights of the Sea, party of the second part. Whereas.
Where's this?
Whereas, Amos.
Where is?
He is trying to be funny now, Kingfish. Go on, read it.
Witness.
With who?
Witness, Amos, witness.
Go ahead, Kingfish, go on.
Well, now, I'll run over this quick. The party of the first part agrees to patch up the best they can, said Lord Hall, and fix it up the best they can with what wood and plaster they has got. And, furthermore, the party of the first part agrees to paint the large hall with one coat of paint. The party of the second part agrees that they will deposit with the party of the first part 1/2 of the total sum upon signing of the contract.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I figured it that way. Yeah.
Then it say here, after said work is completed, the party of the second part will pay the party of the first part the other half. It is further agreed that the party of the second part will keep the members out of the hall while the party of the first part is working.
Well, let me ask you one question. A while ago, when I first come in here, we was talking about a contract. What's the come of that, and what is this thing you was reading now?
Tell him what happened to the contract, Kingfish, where you put it and all that.
Why, Amos, this is the contract that I was reading now.
Oh, well, it is, huh?
Amos, you get dumber and dumber. You know it? You never been.
Andy, you know what that music say?
Yes, sir, Amos. That music say, good health to all from Rexall.
The Amos N Andy Show, written by Joe Connolly and Bob Mosher, featuring Ernestine Wade, Johnny Lee, Amanda Randolph, Roy Glenn, Will Wright, Lillian Randolph, Jeff Alexander's music, yours truly, Harlow Wilcox, and starring radio's all-time favorites, Freeman Gosden and Charles Correll. Amos N Andy. How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is Freeman Gosden. Later in this program, you will hear from your Rexall family druggist about the biggest money-saving event of the year, Rexall's great 1-cent sale that starts this coming Wednesday. This is the famous sale where you get 2 guaranteed Rexall products for the price of 1, plus a penny. Here is your chance to really cut the cost of living. So this week, from Wednesday through Saturday, be sure to shop and save at your friendly Rexall drugstore. It's Rexall's great 1-cent sale. Well, a week has gone by at the home of George Kingfish Stevens without an argument or a harsh word. Right now, Sapphire, Kingfish, and Mama sit in the living room. All is quiet and serene.
Oh, what a wonderful week. No arguments, no fights.
Oh, yes, daughter. I ain't never been so happy and contented in my whole life.
Yeah, Mama. I gotta hand it to you. Sitting there in your rocking chair, you look just like Whistler's mother. The only thing that might detract from the sweet artistic picture is your feet soaking in that pan of Epsom salts there.
Well, George, we has fought a lot in the past, but, of course, when we did, I was always good-natured about it.
Yeah, you know you're right, honey. Of course, I was a little more good-natured about it than you was, though.
George, dear, if you'll forgive me for correcting you, I is the good-natured one.
Well, if you don't mind me expressing an opinion here, I must say that if you was good-natured, you was the nastiest good-natured person I done ever.
Now, see here, George Stevens, it so happens it's been my good nature that has preserved the sweetness and light in our marriage. You bum!
Yes, you miserable weasel. Don't you tell my daughter she ain't good-natured. We has always been a good-natured family. And if you say once more that we ain't, I'm going to let you have it in the kisser with this pan of Epsom salts.
Well, now, wait a minute. If we get any more good-natured around here, the neighbors is going to call the riot squad again.
Any man can be good-natured if he spent his life sponging off a couple of poor women.
Mama's right, George.
Well, is that so? Well, let me tell you something. I could walk out of here right now and come back tonight with $500 or $600 in my pocket, just like that.
$500 or $600, huh? Well, here's your hat, and there's the door. And don't you come back till you got it, you Mr. Big Mouth.
All right, I will. I got to get $500 by tonight. And I got to get it by using my ingenuity. I wonder if I went back in there if they'd settle for $1.25. Hello, is this the Ever-Ready Loan Company? The one that advertises over the television? Money quick, no red tape. Fine. Now, my name is George Kingfish Stevens, and I want to borrow $500. You want to know what? Where I work? Now, look, we ain't going to get no place if you're going to pull the red tape on me right off the bat, mister. Yeah, well, I know you has rules, but, Mr. Everready, if you could just let me, hold the phone a minute. Somebody just come in the office here. Can I help you, madam?
I'm looking for Mr. Wilson.
No Mr. Wilson here. I want a telephone here. Wait a minute. Hello, Miss Everready. About that loan, I knows you is a man of kindness, of pity, and...
Are you sure there's no Mr. Wilson here? I wrote to this address about paying him a $2,500 reward.
Like I begging you, Miss Everready, hold the phone. Madam, you say something about $25 reward?
No, $2,500.
Yeah. Miss Everready, is you still there? Fine. Drop dead. Madam, pull up a chair here. Now, about this $2,500,
Well, am I in the right place? Is this the Wilson Detective Agency?
Yeah, that's what it is, all right. Yeah, that's
Well,
it.
then you know all about it from my letter.
Your letter? Well, now, let me explain to you about the letter. You see, we being a detective agency here, we don't want no evidence laying around, so I done tore up your letter after I read it. See what I mean there?
Yeah.
Now, you better refresh my memory up on the thing. What was in the thing there?
Well, I see. Well, like I said in my letter, my husband, Reginald Simpson, deserted me 25 years ago.
Deserted you, huh?
Yes. And I've come into some money recently, so I'm prepared to pay your detective agency $2,500 if you can locate him.
Oh, yeah. It all comes back to me now. Yeah. Well, now, don't worry. We'll locate the boy for you.
Well, I imagine Reginald has changed a lot in 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
All I have to go on is just one picture of him. Now, this was taken on our honeymoon.
Let me see here. Oh, honeymoon in Alaska. I see he's leaning against the totem pole there.
That's me.
Oh. Yeah, so it is. You never see a totem pole blowed up like that, I know. You ain't seen him for 25 years.
Now, you think you'll be able to locate him? You can see from the picture there that he's tall and thin and wears a straw hat.
Yeah, but you know how peoples can change. I wouldn't be surprised if today he might very well be fat, dumpy, and wearing a derby, you know? So you see, Andy, the whole thing is simple. All you got to do is to pose as this Reginald Simpson, and we can get the $2,500 reward.
Well, I don't want to punch no holes in a good idea right off the bat, Kingfish, but seems to me it's ideas like this that make Leavenworth and San Quentin the big success they is today.
Oh, now look, Andy, there ain't no danger. You see, she thinks that I is a detective. See, she come into office by mistake.
Yeah.
Now, she ain't seen her husband in 25 years.
Yeah, well, maybe that's all right. What did this Miss Simpson look like?
Well, now, I got a picture right here, Andy. There she is right there on her honeymoon.
Wow. She sure was a homely-looking young gal, all right. But say, look at there. That's a nice string of beads around her neck. What kind is they?
Let me look here. No, Andy, them ain't beads. It's just that the moles on her chin is kind of happen to grow in a semicircle there, you see.
What a mess. She is awful.
Now, listen, Andy. The years has done mellowed Mrs. Simpson. She is a real dignified-looking old lady. Her face has sagged quite a bit, and now them moles give her a nice mutton chop effect. She looked a little like Henry Clay.
Nothing doing, Kingfish. I ain't going to be her long-lost husband, Reginald Simpson. Not with a face like that.
Well, now, wait a minute, Andy, listen. Now, look here. You look away from the picture a minute and think about that $2,500.
Yeah.
Now, you got that in your mind there?
Yeah.
Fine. Now look back at the picture. What do you say, Andy?
Just call me Reggie.
Now you're talking, boy.
Yeah, well, I like the $2,500, all right, but I still don't see how we're going to convince Mrs. Simpson that I was her husband.
Leave it to me, Andy. Any man that could sell the Titanic for scrap 3 times in 1 year won't have no trouble unloading a hunk of junk like you. Now, you just...
Good evening. This is your Rexall family druggist with the kind of news I like to tell you. Next Wednesday morning, October 15th, Rexall's tremendous 1-cent sale begins. From then until the closing of the stores Saturday night, you can buy 2 guaranteed Rexall products for the price of 1, plus a penny. Yes, a penny more buys twice as much. What's more, this offer applies to literally hundreds of drug and household needs. From aspirin to imported olive oil, from Christmas cards to bobby pins, from cold cream to stationery. But most important of all, these are Rexall products, and you can depend on any drug product that bears the name Rexall. So remember, friends, starting next Wednesday, a penny more buys twice as much at Rexall drugstores everywhere.
You say you done phoned Miss Simpson and told her you found her long-lost husband?
That's right, Andy. And she be here in a half an hour for the tearful reunion, my boy.
Yeah, but suppose she starts asking me questions about our marriage. I ain't gonna be able to answer them. After all, if we was married, we must have struck up some kind of acquaintanceship.
Well, now, that's covered, Andy, old boy. You see, she thinks that I is a detective. So me and her has done worked out a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Now, she has got 4 questions that if you know the answer to, will prove you is her long-lost husband.
Yeah, well, what is the questions?
Well, now, here's question number 1. Now, listen, Andy, the first question is the state that you was married in, the state you honeymooned in, and the state you deserted in. Now, the answer is to question number 1, California, Washington, and North Dakota.
California, Washington, and North Dakota.
And the second question is the name of your 3 children. They is Mandy, Morton, and John.
Mandy, Morton, John.
Question number 3, she gonna ask you, she gonna say, I once had an operation, what did they remove? And the answer is 4 gallstones.
4 gallstones.
And the last question she gonna ask you is, She gonna say, what did you give me for a wedding present? And the answer to that is a silver fox jacket.
Yeah, silver fox jacket.
Now, you got it straight, Andy. Them is the 4 questions she gonna ask you.
Kingfish, I'll remember them answers word for word, or my name ain't Reggie Simpleton.
Simpson, you fool.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Mrs. Simpson, allow me to introduce you up with your long-lost husband, Reginald.
Oh, Reginald, after all these years, looking at you, I can hardly believe you's alive.
Likewise.
Well, old Reg here look just the same, don't it, Miss Simpson?
Well, I don't know. Years ago, he was so thin, and now he's so big and heavy.
Yeah, well, now, your genuine long-lost husband was explaining that to me. Right after he deserted you, why, he got a bad case of the bloating virus. After he got that, why, the next thing he got was the puffy pleurisy. And then lately he's had a touch of gout. So, with the bloating, the puffing, and the gouting, he is the flat swab that you see today.
But I would like to make certain he's really Reginald.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you about that. Put him to the test there. Ask him them 4 vital questions we done worked out there.
Yeah, that's right. Ask me anything.
Very well. What were the names of our 3 children?
California, Washington, and North Dakota.
Well, I better ask you another one. Now, I once had an operation. What did they remove?
Silver fox jacket.
Is that so? Well, what did you give me for a wedding gift?
4 gallstones.
What in the world is you talking about? You was giving me all the wrong answers.
Well, what is you talking about? You giving me all the wrong questions.
Just wait a minute, Sheriff. Let everybody calm down here and let's see what done happened, Miss Simpson. I tell you what. You see, I think your long-lost husband here is all excited about meeting you. Now, let's quiet down here and start the whole thing over, will you?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, well, very well. I guess we're all a little excited.
Yeah.
Now, let's start all over again. Now, I had an operation. What did they take out?
California, Washington, and North Dakota.
What?
Now, Miss Simpson, wait a minute now. Just ask him another question, will you please, ma'am?
What did you give me as a wedding gift?
Mandy, Morton, and John.
Thing I ever heard of.
No, me. I was getting a headache.
Excuse me, Miss Simpson, while I take your long-lost husband over in the corner here. Right this way, long-lost husband. Come on. Yeah. What's wrong with you, you big dummy? You done messed the thing up.
Well, she done switched the questions on me.
Now, look, stupid. This means $2,500. And the next time she asks you a question, think before you answer the thing.
Yeah, okay. I'll get it straight. You know something, Kingfish?
What?
She sure do look like Henry Clay.
Come on. Well, we's all right now, Miss Simpson.
Well, this is your last chance. Reginald, what did you give me for a wedding present?
A silver fox jacket.
Hey, see there? Yeah. Oh, he really your husband, all right. Ask him another question then.
All right. What were the names of our 3 children?
Manny, Mo, and Jack.
What was that?
Well, I mean, Mandy, Morton, and John.
Yeah, see there, Miss Simpson? Oh, he got him 100%. Well, there you is. One long-lost husband, signed, sealed, and delivered, C.O.D. Just make out the check to cash there. That's all right.
Well, I'm just about convinced he is my husband, but I would like a day or 2 to think it over.
Well, you would, huh? Well, you wouldn't want to sign the check and think it over while the check is clearing the bank, would you?
No, but you'll be hearing from me. Goodbye, my Reginald.
So long, Henry. I mean, what do you think, Kingfish?
Well, now, don't worry, Andy. I think we got her.
Wow, what a face. Kingfish, I bet Reginald is still running.
Yeah, Andy, as soon as I see this picture in the newspaper of you and this item about Mrs. Simpson finding her long-lost husband, I come over here to see you.
Yeah, Amos, she done thunk it over and decided that I was her missing husband.
Yeah, so you has fell for another of the Kingfisher schemes, Andy. Andy Brown, I is disgusted with you. You ought to be ashamed of yourself doing this for $2,500.
Oh, you think we ought to get more money out of her, huh?
Oh, look here, Andy Brown. You just going to get yourself in trouble.
Come in, Kingfish. Come in.
Well, hi there, Andy. Hi, Amos. See the item in the newspaper? We all set.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I really fed up on you two pulling stuff like this. I don't even want to talk to you. So long. Nice fellow, that Amos, but he ain't got no business mind. Well, I tell you,
Wait a minute. That must be Amos coming back. His conscience is bothering him. Come in.
How do you do? I'm looking for a Mr. Reginald Simpson.
Yeah, well, I is Reginald Simpson.
Oh, fine. I saw this item about you in the paper. I'm from the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Mr. Simpson, we have a $900 back tax claim against you. And if it's not settled immediately, we're taking court action.
Well, wait a minute here now. I ain't...
Wait a minute. Shut up, you dummy. Mr. Simpson here will be very happy to settle the claim with the Bureau.
Oh, fine. I'll stop back in a day or so and see if we can't wind this thing up.
We have it ready for you then.
I'll see you in a couple of days then. Goodbye.
Bye.
Listen, Kingfish, why didn't you tell him I wasn't Mr. Simpson?
Now, listen, you nitwit. If it come out that you ain't Reginald Simpson, we loses the $2,500. Now, all we got to do is to raise $900 to pay off this government fella. And then when we get to $2,500, we are still $1,600 to the good.
Holy mackerel, these government taxes is really something. I ain't earned nothing in the last 25 years, but I owes them $900.
Oh, yeah.
Now, here is your Rexall family druggist. Next Wednesday morning, October 15th, Rexall's greatest 1-cent sale begins. The tremendous sale where you get 2 absolutely top-quality, guaranteed Rexall products for the price of 1, plus a penny.
Exactly how does that work?
Well, for example, the regular price for a pint bottle of Rexall MI31 mouthwash is 79 cents. But during the 1-cent sale, you get 2 bottles for only 80 cents.
You mean I just add a penny, yet I get twice as much?
Exactly. What's more, you'll find literally hundreds of these double bargains in our stores. Everything from rubbing alcohol to adhesive tape, from cosmetics to billfolds. Plus more than 60 super specials on every type of household need.
How long does this sale last?
From next Wednesday morning till the closing of the stores Saturday night. 4 miracle days when a penny more buys twice as much. At Rexall drug stores everywhere.
Well, we got to raise $900. Let me get in here and talk to Algonquin J. Calhoun.
Well, howdy, Kingfish.
Say, Calhoun, I want to talk to you. Calhoun, what you doing there at your desk anyway?
Who, me? Oh, I just sitting here tearing the paper off of cigarettes.
Oh, yeah, I see them do that on the television. That's pretty good, ain't it?
Yeah, but to tell you one thing, it's still a lot easier to smoke with the papers on.
I imagine it is. But look here, Calhoun. I got a big problem.
Yeah.
I got to raise $900 in a hurry.
Well, now, ain't you got nothing you can borrow on, like insurance policies or something?
No, I done borrowed on all my personal policies. The only policy I got left is the accident policy at the lodge hall, and I can't borrow on that. The only way I could get any money from that if somebody, one of the brothers, fell in the lodge hall and Calhoun, does you think I could?
I certainly do. And Andy is the perfect one to take the dive.
Yeah. The policy pays $500 now to the injured brother.
Yeah.
Now, if I can get the insurance man over here to increase, I'll get him over there and have a talk with him to increase the thing to $900. Then stage the accident.
Yeah. And while the man from the insurance company is there, Andy can come in and claim he done broke his leg or something. You might even get a phony doctor to back up the claim.
Yeah, I hope it works. Because I got to get a hold of money to prove to my wife that I got brains.
Wife trouble again, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You know, Kingfish, a thing like this makes me glad that I'm a bachelor.
You know, Calhoun, you has always been single, ain't you?
Yeah, well, in my youth, I was sort of a timid boy, Kingfish. Yeah, I used to wander out in the woods and frolic in the babbling brooks. You know, Kingfish, it wasn't until I was 17 years old that I learned about the birds and bees.
Yeah, well, how come you never got married, Calhoun?
Well, I never could find a bird or a bee that I was that interested in.
There you are, Mr. Stevens. That raises the payments on your accident policy with our company to $900 per accident.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Peterson. Nice of you to come over to the lodge hall here.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. Service is our motto.
Yeah, you say now the policy is in effect immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, not that we expecting any accidents, but it's nice to know them things. In case the hand of fate stepped in and tripped up one of our loving brothers or something, you know.
Oh, yes. We can't be too careful. Well, I've got to be going.
Well, must you be leaving so soon? Thought you might want to stay around for the accident. I mean, what's your hurry,
Well, I'm a little tired today. I've been in court most of the week.
Oh, yeah, in court, yeah. Yes, you insurance fellas in court, a lot, while we're paying out money to people that hurt themselves and all that.
Well, no. This week I've been in court prosecuting several phony claims.
Oops, my bridge almost popped out on me there. You say you was in court prosecuting there. What's that thing?
Filing criminal action against people who tried to defraud our company. Why, last week a pair tried to pull a phony automobile accident. We sent them up for 10 years.
Oops. Yeah, my bridge again. I better hang on to the thing. I got an idea from here in it's going to be a pretty gummy conversation here.
Yes, we have another case coming up. Looks like the man's going to get 30 years.
Yeah, well, naturally, if you're busy prosecuting and everything, I don't want to keep you. So why don't you go on running along there?
Hi, Kingfish. Help me to a chair, will you? I just broke my leg on the front step.
Oh.
You just broke your leg. I'd like to take a look at that.
Good work, Kingfish. I see you got the phony doctor here already.
Phony doctor?
Yeah. I'll just lay down on the couch here, and then we'll be all set when that poor boob from the insurance company comes in.
Phony doctors, broken leg. Stevens, what's going on here?
Well, sorry, Mr. Peterson. I guess you ain't met Mr. Brown here. He is the Lodge Hall jokester. The boy's a regular Sid Caesar, yeah.
Wait, what you talking about? I ain't no jokester, Kingfish.
Yeah, of course you was a jokester, Mr. Brown. Because nobody but a jokester would come in here and pretend he broke his leg in front of a man from the insurance company who has already put 4 people in jail this week.
You know something? For the first time, I just realizes how funny I is.
Well, yes, that is quite a prank. Sort of pulling my leg here, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I have a sense of humor. Have to in my business, you know.
Oh, yeah. Funny joke, all right. Saying about breaking his leg and the phony doctor. Ha.
Yeah.
Well, Dr. Calhoun is here. Where's the poor suffering victim that done broke his leg?
Yeah, well, if it ain't Emma Jean Coker. Come in.
I can tell without putting my glasses on that this is a $900 fracture. I didn't notice you had company here, Kingfish. Look here. This here man that's staring at me with that jaily look, he ain't...
He is. Hello. Mr. Peterson,
Yes, Mr. Stevens?
Will you tear up the policy or shall I? Yes, sir, mister. There is the $900 for the back taxes.
Yes, sir. There you is.
Fine. Now, this settles your account with the Income Tax Bureau, Mr. Simpson.
Yeah. We went through everything to get this money, mister. We had to take a loan on our car, raise a mortgage on the Lodge Hall.
Oh, yes. I even sold some of our old clothes.
Well, you realize your debt to the Bureau comes first.
Oh, yes, sir. We does that, yes, sir.
Fine. Now, I'm taking this money right over to my superior.
All right, sir.
Good day.
Good day, sir.
Good day. Goodbye.
Well, Andy, now we goes up and gets the $2,500 from Mrs. Simpson, and that leaves us $1,600 to the good.
Yeah, Kingfish, it sure is a comfort to know we got Mrs. Simpson and her $2,500 worth of blubber to fall back on.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, there we are. $900. He settled the claim in full.
Wonderful, honey. You know this missing husband racket works even better here than it did in California.
Friends, this week you have a chance to really cut your cost of living. Rexall's gigantic 1-cent sale begins next Wednesday morning. The only nationwide sale where you can buy 2 guaranteed Rexall products for the price of 1 plus a penny. And this unmatched offer applies to literally hundreds of drug and household needs, plus more than 60 super specials. Items like bath towels, toothbrushes, vitamins, stationery, priced so low you'll hardly believe your eyes. Take a tip from Harlow Wilcox. Let your pennies save you dollars during Rexall's greatest 1-cent sale, Wednesday through Saturday, at Rexall drugstores everywhere.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, visit your Rexall family drugstore. And above all, don't forget to exercise your right as an American citizen and get out and vote. Thank you and good night.
See you next Sunday.
Remember, Rexall's nationwide 1-cent sale begins next Wednesday morning. The sale where you get 2 guaranteed Rexall products for the price of 1 plus a penny. Remember, next Wednesday through Saturday, just step inside a Rexall store and buy twice as much for a penny more. Be sure to be with us next week at the same time when your Rexall druggist will again present the Amos N Andy Show. Stay tuned for the Edgar Berg and Charlie McCarthy program, which follows immediately over most of these same stations. This is the CBS Radio Network.